What's up, guys? It's your boy Bo, and we're back with another video today. So up until Quidditch Champion actually releases, I figure we can take a look and see what's going on with the actual game itself as far as development. Um, Getting ready for the game to launch, because once this game comes out, bro, we're hitting it heavy. We're hitting it really heavy. Um, Side note, I do currently, for anybody that's wondering, currently have a 40-hour job. So when I'm not working or sleeping, I will be on this game, and especially on weekends, I'm probably pulling 14, 15, 16-hour streams. Anyway, besides the point. So I thought we would take a look at some of the reputable sources as far as, game news, stuff like that, kind of look at it together and see what our thoughts are so far. So there's probably gonna be a lot of cut commentary type stuff in here, but let's take a look. So first site that we're gonna be looking at is Screen Rant. Screen Rant's pretty reputable, I would say. Let's take a look. So a good thing that I've noticed is that obviously Portkey is designing this game. Same people that made Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy was a great game. Beat it 2.5. I got halfway through it the third time. Great game. I've got hundreds of hours in it already. I have 100% completion on one of them. Really good game. So this can't be like horrible, right? So obviously we don't have a release date just yet. It just got announced. They're still doing play tests. For anybody that wants to sign up for the playtest, I'll drop a link down below for that playtest so you can go sign up, fill out a little questionnaire, basic survey type stuff, and then you'll get an email with a code, and you have to authorize a NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement that states you won't talk about this game as you're playing it. So it's just, not to spoil it for anybody, but they are doing playtests right now. For anybody that's curious, like I said, I'll drop a link down below for that. Oh, okay. The game has been in development with Unbroken Studios for several years already, and hopefully the playtests are indicative of upcoming release date announcements. So it might be closer to what we thought. It might be in almost close to the gold stage. I'm hoping, we're getting down to the price here. I'm hoping it's going to be free. No price has been announced. I would think, since it's going to be heavy on character customization, I would imagine that it's going to be free to play. And then, of course, you buy skins, you buy brooms, you buy outfits, you buy cosmetics and stuff, and that's how they're going to make their money. Could be kind of rough to pay $50, $60 on the base game, or even 20 or 30, and then you still have to buy everything else. I mean, it's just a cash grab, right? So if they stick with the meta like Rocket League, Fortnite, even Warzone now, it's gonna be free to play, and you'll pay for cosmetics. Obviously, so what a lot of people don't really understand is if there is a pro league, a quote-unquote pro league for this game. It says, every platform that it's coming to consoles, it's coming to PC. I'm pretty sure that Warner Brother Games and just the Wizarding World in general have a small contract with Sony or PlayStation. So I'm assuming that if there would be a pro league, it would be held on PlayStation with controller. Like I said, that's not set in stone, but I'm just doing like my general esports knowledge, and that's how that would go. Let's keep looking. We might have to go to a different site now. Multiplayer options. So as we know, Quidditch Champions will be fully multiplayer with a campaign. It'll have a campaign mode that you can follow through with. Let me see if it says anything about that on here. Strong focus on competitive multiplayer modes. Solo play as well as multiplayer. Yeah, okay, yeah. So what I'm assuming, it'll be similar to Overwatch. I haven't played too much Overwatch myself, but if you're familiar with Overwatch, you know that there are roles that you pick before going into a game. I would imagine it's going to be similar to that. So you'll pick Chaser, Seeker, Beater, or Keeper. before the game starts, and then you get queued up based on what role you pick. So some queue times may be 5-10 minutes, some might be an hour, depending on one, the player base, and two, what role that you choose to pick. It's not connected to any other Harry Potter game. That's interesting. So I mean, obviously it'll be its own entity, which we knew that. Okay, and then customizing characters is pretty straightforward. So the next site that we're going to look at is GameRant, another reputable gaming source for stuff like that. So I feel like we're going to read a lot of the same stuff. If Portkey, Warner Brothers Games, because I was reading right here, highly anticipated as Hogwarts Legacy was. If they market this right, this could potentially be just as big as Rocket League. That's a stretch. I know it's a stretch, but it could be, because one, the Wizarding World and Harry Potter are already massive franchises. Massive franchises. And the fact that you could potentially put an esport in something like this, which has already got a huge franchise worth millions, if not billions of dollars, you could make this esport scene so crazy, or at least just the game itself. You could have a huge player base if it's marketed right. Okay, so this one will be interesting. I do want to go over this. 7 things that a game should include. I'll give my honest opinion, yay, nay, and we'll go through it. So, they give it a little background. Broom customization, yes. I believe that each... See, I play Call of Duty. I play competitive Call of Duty. I play competitive shooters, stuff like this. Your broom should be an instance like your weapon in Call of Duty, right? You should be able to apply perks. You should have different speeds. Maybe some that do... I'm just reaching out on a limb here. Maybe some that have impact damage. Some that handle better. So I believe your broom should have attributes that gotta go with that, as far as speed, handling, damage, stuff like that, and then apply perks to that. So broom customization, and on top of like colors, and maybe I want to ride a candy cane or something. I don't know, right? But yes, broom customization, yes. Team creator, what is this? It's already been confirmed that players will be able to create and customize their own characters. But hopefully teams can be created as well. Be able to create teams and clubs. That would be pretty cool. But I would want that as an esports aspect, not so much an online aspect. Now I'm kind of relating more to like a Rocket League type sense, or a Call of Duty type sense, right? So for esports, you know, obviously be able to like load in your team if you're in a tournament or something. Load in your logo, your colors, make your colors, your robes, stuff like that. That would be interesting. Now, just for a random game, solo mode, yes. But as far as team type stuff, I don't know how far that would go. They're comparing it to FIFA. That would be, if you're into that. Like I said, so far broom customization, yes. Team creator, I'm on the fence about. Crossplay, obviously. It's 2023, people. We've got to be crossplay in everything. Crossplay, 1,000%. Even though I did say that I'm pretty sure PlayStation would get the exclusives, because I'm pretty sure Warner Brothers and Portkey, or just the Wizarding World in general, do have some sort of little contract with PlayStation. So it would be focused on PlayStation, but crossplay, yes. Yes, crossplay. International and National League Quidditch teams. I think that would be cool. I do. I really do. As far as a solo mode would be crazy, dude. Not only like you get to build like your Quidditch team or whatever, but having the ability to like play as Ireland, play as Durmstrang, play as just these other teams, or pick up some of their players. Maybe their players are in the game. I don't know. But that would be cool. I'm kind of with that. For solo mode, international and national league Quidditch teams, I'm with it for solo. Individual ranks for different positions. Let me see what they made in here. I think I know what they're talking about. Let me read through it. Players want individual ranks for different Quidditch positions. So they're talking about breaking matchmaking down to how you play that specific role. Yeah, I was about to compare it to Overwatch 2. Overwatch 2's role queue mode. So based on how good you are as they're comparing it to tank, damage, or healer, how good you would be compared to another keeper of the same rank or another seeker as the same rank. Based on how good you are with that particular role is what you would be queued up into. That I'm kind of with. The main problem I see with that is that I feel like a lot of players are going to be keeper or seeker. That's just how a lot of people are going to want to either be a seeker or a keeper. So I feel like you're going to have a flood of these type of people. So let's say that I chose to be a beater by chance. So I go into a game and then I'm getting like teammates that are just see, I don't know. I feel like there's going to be a lot of controversy, and they're going to have a big player base to make something like that happen. Single player mode, yeah, we've already talked about it. They're going to have a single player mode. It's going to be similar to campaign, where you're going through the League of Quidditch, trying to get to the World Cup. So, single player mode is already going to be it. It's been confirmed. A solution to the golden snitch problem. So, see, I study Quidditch like outside of the wizarding world. Like I actually watch Quidditch. I actually know Quidditch, right? So the way it works in the movies is the snitch is worth, I believe, 130 points, which getting the quaffle through the ring is only worth 10. So it doesn't really matter who, you're not gonna beat somebody bad enough with the quaffle to really win the game. If you score quaffle, you have to score 13 times before, and all the other team has to do is catch the snitch. So they pretty much don't even need to play the game. They just gotta catch the snitch, right? But in real life, the way Quidditch works in real life, which I'm hoping is the way it works in the game, is that the snitch is worth 30 points. So it's still there, it's a good aspect. If the team is only up 3 goals and you catch the snitch, you go into overtime, right? So it's not you can be down a little bit and still win the game, right? If you're getting blown out, there's no way you're winning the game. When that's how it should be. That's how a sport should be. So let's see what they say here. Let's see what they say. Ultimately come down to whoever's team seeker catches the golden snitch. That's what I just said. It basically comes down to whoever catches that. Thus winning their team 150 points. Okay. So it was 150 and 130. And ending the game. While this can work in a league context where teams gain the same amount of points in the league, whatever. Yeah, so I'm thinking it's going to be similar to more like real life Quidditch. They're going to make it worth about 30 points. So that way, whichever team catches the snitch isn't pretty much guaranteed to win. But yeah, this is a pretty good page. Let's go ahead and look at everything we know. Okay, so the site that I'm getting this information from is, what is this site? GameSpot. Great spot. GameSpot's a great spot to get information. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, everything we know. Okay, we already been through, we know all this. Broomstick Adventures. In order to meaning that the broom flying will go beyond the pitch. That's interesting. So you're going to have actual stuff to do outside of just playing Quidditch. That'd be pretty interesting. To that, but J.K. Rowling she is helping and trusts that Warner Brothers and Porky Games will make a great game, which I obviously do as well. They made Hogwarts Legacy phenomenal game. Might even be Game of the Year. But yeah, we see this is the first video since I can't make Quidditch Champions videos right now. But this is a good little icebreaker video to really kind of make content until it comes out. And if more information gets leaked or more articles come out, we'll definitely look through those and we'll see what it's about.